Sex education is the process of learning about human sexuality, including physical development, reproductive health, emotional relationships, gender identity, consent, and sexual behavior. It empowers individuals, especially adolescents, to make informed, respectful, and safe choices regarding their bodies and relationships. Need for sex education promotes awareness, helps young people understand puberty, reproductive systems, and changes in their body. Prevents myths and misinformation, counters false beliefs and social taboos with scientific facts. Encourages safe practices, reduces the risk of sexually transmitted infections, STIs, unplanned pregnancies, and sexual abuse. Builds healthy relationships, teaches consent, respect, boundaries, and communication skills. Supports mental health, reduces anxiety, shame, and confusion about sexuality.
Understanding sex education, what it really means. Sex education is learning about our bodies and relationships. It helps us understand how we grow and change, both physically and emotionally. It's more than just biology lessons. It teaches about feelings, respect, and staying healthy. One key part of sex education is emotional relations, including building healthy friendships and romantic relationships. Good communication skills are crucial for good relationships. Another key part is reproductive health and consent. Reproductive health means keeping our sexual body parts healthy. Consent means asking for and giving clear permission before any sexual activity. Contraception includes different ways to prevent pregnancy. Learning about STIs or sexually transmitted infections helps protect our health. Finally, sex education covers gender identity and anatomy. Gender identity is how a person feels inside, whether like a boy, a girl, both, or neither. Anatomy is learning about the different parts of our bodies. Understanding our bodies and others' bodies helps us respect everyone and reduces fear or confusion. Why schools need sex education? Building a foundation. Sex education in schools is very important. It helps raise awareness about many topics, including how bodies change as they grow. This knowledge helps students make smart choices and understand what is true. Schools are a place to learn about safety, including preventing abuse and understanding consent. Students learn what is okay in a relationship and what is not, helping prevent sexual abuse and harassment. Sex education in schools helps prevent STIs and teen pregnancies. Teachers can explain how to practice safe sex, including using condoms and other types of contraception. This knowledge helps reduce the number of STIs and unplanned pregnancies among young people. Schools can also promote gender equality by challenging old ideas about gender and teaching respect for all genders and identities. It helps students understand their own emotions better, supporting their emotional well-being and mental health. Students feel more confident and supported. Sex education in the modern world. Navigating new challenges. Today, sex education is more relevant than ever, especially with the influence of the digital world. Young people find a lot of information online, some of which can be wrong or harmful. Good sex education helps young people think critically and know what is real and safe online. Understanding sexuality is linked to mental health. Feeling confused or ashamed about sex can cause stress, anxiety, or sadness. Good sex education can reduce these negative feelings and help young people feel more confident about themselves. Social norms about sex and gender are changing, and sex education needs to keep up with these changes. It must be inclusive and respect all gender identities and sexual orientations. This helps prepare young people for a diverse society and teaches them to be accepting of others. Sex education gives young people the facts they need to make responsible decisions about their bodies, health, and relationships. It helps them protect themselves and navigate complex social situations. Sources of sex education, where we learn and what we learn. Schools are one important source of sex education, offering formal lessons with trained teachers. School programs can cover many topics in a structured way, ensuring all students get basic knowledge. However, what is taught can vary depending on the school and area. Family members, especially parents, are often the first teachers, teaching children about values related to sex, but some parents may feel shy talking about sex or lack information themselves. Friends are another common source of information for young people, but they might share wrong information or myths. Media like TV shows, movies, and social media also teach us about sex, but often show unrealistic or misleading ideas. Healthcare professionals like doctors and nurses offer expert advice and private, accurate information. Community leaders can also help educate people. These different sources vary in how good and how available they are. Where sex education matters most. Essential social settings. Schools are a key place for sex education, reaching many young people at once with planned, age-appropriate education. Schools offer a safe place where students can ask questions without feeling judged. Homes are also very important settings for sex education. Parents can add to what children learn in school, sharing family values and building trust. Healthcare clinics are another essential setting, providing confidential and accurate information. Clinics offer services like STI testing and contraception, helping individuals manage their health. Community centers and youth groups can also provide sex education in a more informal way, reaching young people who do not get good education elsewhere. Workshops and discussions can be designed for local needs, creating a supportive group of peers for learning. Core topics in sex education: knowledge for a healthy life. A main part of sex education is human anatomy and puberty. Learning about body parts and their functions is fundamental. Understanding physical changes during puberty helps reduce worry, and helps young people feel normal as they grow. Menstrual hygiene education is vital, especially for girls, helping them manage their periods safely and with dignity. Body autonomy means understanding that you have control over your own body, including the right to say no to any touch you do not want. Consent means getting clear, enthusiastic agreement for any sexual activity, given freely, and can be taken back at any time. Learning about safe sex practices, including using condoms and other methods of contraception, empowers responsible choices. Preventing STIs is another key area, including learning about different STIs, how they spread, and how to prevent them. Understanding sexual orientation helps promote respect and create an inclusive environment for everyone. Learning about healthy relationships involves good communication, trust, and mutual respect. 7. The teacher's role guiding students with accuracy and care. Teachers have a very important role in sex education. They must create a safe environment in the classroom where students feel secure and comfortable asking questions. A respectful classroom atmosphere is essential for effective learning and honest discussions. Teachers need to deliver accurate and current information, using reliable sources and following an approved curriculum. It is important for teachers to avoid sharing personal biases, providing correct information to help students make good decisions. Teachers can help break the taboo around sex by addressing sensitive topics professionally, reducing shame and stigma. This encourages students to ask for help if they need it, making the learning process more open and less scary. Teachers should be aware of signs of abuse or distress, and provide students with resources and support services if needed. Being approachable and understanding ensures that all students get the support they need to be safe and healthy. Partners. Supporting sex education at home. Parents are key partners in sex education, working alongside schools to support children. They can talk about what children learn in class and discuss topics in more detail at home. This partnership helps send consistent messages about health and safety, helping children understand and use the information better. Parents need to create a safe space at home where children feel safe talking and asking questions without fear. Answering questions honestly and calmly builds trust and encourages ongoing conversations about important topics. Parents should try to give accurate information and share their family values about relationships and sexuality. This personal touch helps children understand what their family believes is important and guides their own sense of right and wrong as they grow. Talking openly at home reduces shame and makes it easier for children to discuss concerns. Supporting children through puberty and relationship challenges is crucial. Being an approachable source of information helps children feel comfortable seeking guidance from their parents. Comprehensive sex education, moving forward together. We need comprehensive sex education for everyone, covering all important topics thoroughly and appropriately for the age of the students. It should be an ongoing process, not just a single lesson, ensuring every young person has this knowledge. Access to good sex education is a basic right, supporting health and well-being. This important education should happen in all social settings, with schools, homes, and communities working together. A coordinated approach ensures young people get consistent messages, reinforcing what they learn and creating a strong support system. Sex education must adapt to our modern world, addressing challenges like online influences and the connection to mental health. It needs to be inclusive of all gender identities and sexual orientations, keeping content relevant and up to date. Providing good sex education is an investment in our future and the health and happiness of young people. It helps build a society that is more respectful and equal. Let us all support this vital education as our future generations depend on it to stay safe, healthy, and make informed choices throughout their lives.
And if you found this video interesting, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit the notification bell for more mind-blowing psychology videos.